Hello and welcome to this week's video on communal narcissism. Communal narcissism is where a person gets their validation, their sense of importance, and they seek attention from the community around them in such a way that the community around them sees them as very beautiful people in terms of their generosity, how much good they do, how much charity they give. And they want their adoration from knowing that they are good people. So it's very important for the communal narcissist to be seen as charitable, giving, empathetic, very selfless. And you think that, fine, these are beautiful qualities, why not? But here's the catch. A communal narcissist is one person in their private lives and another person in their public lives. Whilst the public life is full of people thinking, wow, what a beautiful, wonderful person this is. An ideal person in many ways, a very virtuous person. But in their private lives, either in their families or the people around them who they work with or who work for them, will see a whole different story. Communal narcissists can be bullies in their private lives. They can pass off other people's work as their own. They will discredit and minimize the contribution that other people have made to their own success. It's all about how amazing am I? How great am I? And that is, in essence, communal narcissism. So how might you find out that somebody is a communal narcissist or has personality traits that are riddled with communal narcissism? Find out or see if you can observe how they treat people around them when the attention is not on them. If you are lucky enough to see their private lives, then you'll have a glimpse of it. You may observe behaviors that are not congruous to the picture that they're sort of showing to the world. So for example, if somebody is very generous, is showing a lot of empathy towards animal charities that they might be a part of, or educational charities, or in their churches or in the temples, no matter what institution, if you find that on the one hand, they are doing all of this good, which is not a bad thing, but with the second hand, so the first hand is doing this, on the other hand, they are defrauding the state, claiming benefits that are not meant for them, or tax evasion, or money laundering. And you think, how are these two things compatible? They're not. Because whereas one thing is virtuous and ethical and moral and lovely, on the other hand, lots of the behaviors are not. So communal narcissists have their intention not in doing good, but their intention is being seen to be doing good so that they can get the adoration, the attention, the wow factor, that supply that they need, the narcissistic supply that they need for other people to see them as a good person. We'll talk about narcissistic supply in our coming videos, but you'll see how the intention behind the communal narcissist is not to actually do good for the community around them. Communal narcissists love to be seen as very, very selfless. They want to be seen as extremely humble. Many times, they know that the quality of sort of going around and advertising how much good they do is not as attractive a quality in many people's eyes. So what they might do is enroll the help of others around them who are completely taken by their fake persona to do their PR, to go and sort of tell everybody how amazing they are. So remember, Communal narcissism can manifest in many ways. It's not just the people who are doing lots of good or charity and who have lots of money to throw around. Communal narcissism can also be seen in smaller points in life. So, for example, if somebody wants to be seen as a good person, they might do a good deed if they have an audience around them. So, for example, if they're walking along the street with a friend and they see somebody who's homeless, they may go and talk to the person and say, would you like a meal? And they'll go and make a show of it and be seen as somebody who is giving to somebody who is needy. Or indeed giving Christmas hampers or baskets. But it has to be done where there's an audience. Now, the moment there is nobody there, if they're walking down the pathway and there's no audience and not with a friend, they will not bat an eyelid and they will walk past the person who is needy without a blink, just go straight through with nothing to show for it. So remember, communal narcissism is a fake persona that is presented to the world so that people can have an image of who they are. And the reason why they do that is because in that moment, the narcissist wants that supply, wants to feel like they are important, that they matter, that they exist. When that is not there, there is no need for them to behave in that way or to act in that way. And therefore, the other side of them comes out. People will sometimes come to me and say, hey, you know what? This person is a communal narcissist. So surely that they are not as bad as, for example, the malignant narcissist or the grandiose narcissist. But I would beg to differ. I would say that all personality traits that are related to narcissism are unhelpful and unhealthy, certainly for all the people around them and on the receiving end, no matter how it's presented. Communal narcissism is not different to the other forms of narcissism that we have spoken about. When you observe the behavior of the communal narcissist, you will find that they go around with an air of superiority, like they are better than the people around them. It's almost sometimes like a godlike complex that I am so benevolent or I am better than others. So communal narcissists can also come across as grandiose, but in their own way, in a more covert way. It's not so obvious, but there is that sense that they are better than all the people around them. I hope this clarifies the term communal narcissism to you. If this video or the topics around narcissism resonate with you, then please do like, share, or subscribe to our educational channel as we grow and we discuss more and more intricate aspects of narcissism. So welcome and thank you for joining us.